I get the urge to curl up in bed in Chicago. Try to get back what I lost in Colorado. But I get scared when I realize I don't need it. So I pick up where I left off. We got numb from boredom within a few weeks. Fill our lungs with the AC and video game zombies. And it wasn't real, so I watched it get ripped apart on repeat. As if it needed another reason to be. 'Cause I don't wanna be here. I don't wanna be here. I don't wanna He said it might be getting old. I'm not even 25. And I'm paying rent in LA for the last time. And when I go to the corner store, I always get farther. And I walk home to watch the sky as it darkens. Well, I beg for the air, 'cause I don't wanna be here. I don't wanna be
Hey guys, Sarah here with Chicago Music Exchange, here today with Rat Tally from Chicago. Thank you all for coming in today.
Yeah, thanks for having us.
Absolutely. First question, how did Rat Tally come together in the formation that it is today? How did y'all form?
Well, me and Max met in Boston when we were in college, and he was a music production and engineering major,
Cool.
and I was songwriting, and I had some songs, and he had some projects that he had to record.
Yeah, I had some projects, and we had played in a band for it's a separate project for a little bit.
Okay.
And yeah, I guess that was kind of very different than this, but I'd heard your songs before, and I was like, we should do something together. We should
Yeah,
turn these into finished pieces.
and it was very solo then.
Okay.
But yeah, we did full band versions of some songs that I had written. This was probably 2017 or something.
That's great.
Yeah.
So you guys already sort of had that comfort level of working together just
Yeah.
in different projects.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. And then obviously both ended up here in Chicago by way of
Yeah.
Boston. Cool.
Yeah.
Are there any acts or individuals that you would count among your biggest influences or people that you look to for inspiration?
I'd probably say Mitski. She's
good one.
probably my favorite. Yeah. Just throughout all of her albums, you can kind of watch her progress as an artist, not just in her songwriting, but in the production as well. And she's always taking risks with that.
I grew up in kind of the emo realm, so that American football and stuff like
Sure.
that. I grew up listening to that, but I was big on Casey Musgraves record that came out a couple years ago. And like we have a shared love of like Mitski and like Lamelda and bands like that. So we kind of, and like Snail Mail and Soccer Mommy and
The indie realm.
yeah, the indie realm. We kind of
Yeah.
wanted to like do something within that, but that was like our own take on those, and our own mesh of like we both like heavier music, but also like the delicate. Like,
Yeah.
That's great.
nature.
It's a fun mix or an interesting balance to achieve sometimes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
for sure.
Got bored of the show, so I went home to look at the wall and catch my thoughts, but they're all multiplying. Like dust kicked off from the floor, they spiral out and under the door, then float up and start to stick to the ceiling. But I'm okay if you're okay. I'm too lazy to say I'm not. Even if you wanted to explain, it would probably take too long. That I keep track of all of your words. Spread them thin and dig too deep for me. It's murder, but it's a game. You like to watch me try to get away. And your dying could be so fucking embarrassing. But I'm okay if you're okay. We both know it's a long shot. Even if I wanted you to stay, it would probably. I'll just leave it for today. Couldn't bring myself to tell you to stop. Never wanted you to stay. Get caught in a deadlock.
Is there any certain way you would sort of describe the Chicago music scene as it is now in 2023? Any things you love about it?
You go to a show here and everyone's just good. Everyone's just like a really good musician. Like they don't care how many people are there. People are really just like playing music to play music. It's really inclusive, I feel like. They mix genres a lot with shows. And everyone's just kind of friends and like knows each other. It's a great community.
Yeah, I'd say it's a small scene here. I think mostly because Chicago's not really thought of as like a major music city,
Sure.
even though there's things like this, like Chicago Music Exchange and like Reverb's here and stuff like that. Like in the 2 years that I've lived here, I know, like I go to shows, I'll work shows, and I know one of the bands, or I know people who are in bands because everyone plays in everyone's band.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's very, definitely welcoming here as opposed to like the LA vibes. Definitely different energy, and New York's a different energy.
Sure.
And Boston's always a changing scene because it's all college kids. But yeah, Chicago's really nice, as the Midwest is.
Right. Yeah, I agree. It's awesome to see like communities built around a love of music. We're so glad y'all came in today. Are there any social media channels or things you'd like to drop while you're here on camera?
Not really.
Follow Rat Tally.
Rat_Tally.
There you go.
Instagram.
On Instagram.com.
Yeah.
I've heard of that site.
Yeah.
You have a Twitter too, right?
Yeah, I do have a Twitter. Yeah. I don't
Is
really.
Is it still Twitter? Threads?
Yeah.
There's
If
too
you-
many to-
You can find us on Twitter if you haven't already read 1,000 tweets, I'd say. Right?
Okay.
Yeah.
Other than that, Rat_Tally
Rat_Tally.
on a website called Instagram.
Yeah.
Awesome. Thank you guys again for coming in today. We're stoked to see what you guys have coming out next. Anything else you want to add that we didn't cover today? Or
I think we're good.
all right.
Yeah. Thanks for
awesome.
having us.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Yeah.